Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and we have our good veteran friend here who's been in the Marine Corps for 12 years serving our country, Richard. Thank you for your service, Richard.
Thank you, sir.
Richard found us on YouTube, and Richard has already had to undergo cervical spine surgery for herniated disc in his lower cervical spine. And show him how you can move your neck now, Richard. Not much. That hurts too, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Go ahead and do the turning thing you were showing me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
that hurts too, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now he has a fusion of 2 levels, right?
Yes, sir.
In the lower cervical spine, down at C6 and C7, which is the last 2, and that's where he scars at right here too. And you can see his posture. His head's way, way forward. Yeah, from the side view you can really see it. That's called forward head posture. His ear's about 3 inches forward of his shoulders, and that's what's making his shoulders round forward. If you can get out in front again for me, Joseph. If you look also, you can see his right shoulder's a lot lower than his left shoulder here. That's because his head's translated to the right. And then down here on the pelvis, his pelvis is also translated to the right on the x-axis. So we've got some work to do on Richard here today. And he's getting a lot of low back pain, left SI joint pain going all the way down his left leg into the bottom of his left foot. Is that correct, Richard?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've already done his orthopedic neurological examination. So I'm going to start off by adjusting him on this table. We're going to do a new adjustment for you all today, not for me, but it's maybe new for you to see. Let's go on your tummy here. Probably be new for Richard too. Now Richard's seen chiropractor, what did you say, 12 years ago?
About 10 years
10 years ago. I see his left leg is short by over ½ an inch in this position. When I bring his legs up, however, see how tight that gets in the low back there? That leg evens out. That's a Posinopolis and Deerfield test. He has a left sacroiliac subluxation right here and a right SI subluxation right here. His sacrum is posterior. I want you to lock this right leg straight and lift that whole right leg off the table. That's pretty hard to do.
Yes, sir.
Same thing on the left one now. That's even harder, isn't it? Was this one harder?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to get started adjusting his SI joints first. Start off with the left one here. That's the one that's pinching the nerve, going all the way down into his sciatic nerve into the bottom of his foot. And Richard's been told by the VA that he needs to have surgery on his lower back too, so he's here trying to avoid surgery, right, Richard?
Yes, sir.
Now we're going to get L5 right there, L4, L3, and there's L2 right there. Okay. Now I'm going to save that one for my new table. See how he's got that big curve elevating right in here? That's called a kyphosis. He's getting this little hump right here because his head's so far forward. So that's what I'm going to adjust next is his cervical spine. There. Then I'm going to work all the way down in here to T2 right there. That's probably the sorest one. Okay, let's turn you on your back now, please, sir. Now, Richard is very compressed, so I am going to decompress him today. Good. Now let's slide down this way for me. Yep, and let's put your arms straight out. That's a little too far, Richard. Have your head lifted up on that headpiece just a little bit. A little bit more. There you go. Now put your arms straight out to the sides. You'll be getting your shoulders, your clavicles, and your ribs right now. So help your chest square out more and help you breathe easier. People usually don't realize how important those costosternal and sternoclavicular joint alignments are until they get them adjusted. Now you should have felt that in your knee all the way up into your lower back, Richard.
Oh, I felt that into my ears.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yes, sir? Okay, let's set you up, face that way for a second. Let me help you up sideways. There you go. You'll know you've been adjusted when you come here. There's his right shoulder. Yes, sir. Bet that had to move like that forever. That's it. Good job. There's not many people be treating a Marine like this. Getting by with it. There we go. Yep. Yes, sir. I think that's good. Wait till you see this. Okie doke. Let's have you come right here. And put your pelvis there. Head up that way for me, please, sir. Okay. Yeah, slide up so your hips right underneath that. There you go. Now this is going to feel pretty tight, Richard. It's supposed to. There you go. Better be careful. He's got a knife in his right pocket here. Just let your legs bend and relax. This is how I'd like for you to start sleeping, by the way. On your back with your legs elevated where they're parallel with the floor like this.
Right.
See, it takes a lot of that tension off your low back, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, we're going to put this under your skull and your chin. Take a nice breath through your nose and just relax and exhale. Just like that. Yep.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Did you feel that all the way down, Richard?
Oh, man.
To your toes?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I'm not done yet. Okay, put your, there you go. Let me have you kind of tilt right a little. Look at that. Same here. You've got a lot of scar tissue and fibrotic adhesions down in there and in and around where you had that fusion done. So he's had that several years ago, so his fusion's solid. Those bones move as a unit. So you can, in fact, get adjusted like this following fusion surgery. Just have you come over on this table now, Richard. This is a new table that we just got in. This is a Gonstead knee chest table. So this helps me get the thoracic spine. So Richard, what I'm going to have you do is put your knees on this table right here. Kind of back a little bit further that way, right there, a little further apart. There you go. Now put your face and chest right up on here. Okay. I'm going to have to rearrange this a little bit. Hang on a second. Let me lift this up just a bit. We're going to have to do this. Okay. Now scoot back on the table. There you go, right there. Don't fall off the edge of it. Okay, so what this is, this allows me to get his spine kind of tractioned out through here, and he's got a posterior lateral lower thoracic vertebra right here. So I'm doing pisiform on pisiform. Right there it was. Did you feel that, Richard?
Oh, yes.
There we go. Okay. Okay, I still got one more. Right there. That was it. All right, my friend. All right, let's get up over here now. Yeah. Now you know you've been adjusted, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that was a Gonstead knee chest table that I learned at Palmer College of Chiropractic. I've been doing it for over 35 years. You guys are just now seeing it today for the first time. Now, Richard, I'm going to have you bend your head forward and backwards again. Look how much better that range of motion is already.
Oh, yeah.
Come take a look from the side now, Joseph, back to neutral. Take a look how his head came way up and back. So he's got, look at your posture out in the mirror. So your chin's up more now?
Yes, sir.
And you're more centered. You're still off to the right just a little bit. Pelvis is much more centered.
Oh.
So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you what homework I want you doing.
All right.
I'm going to have you lift your shoulders straight up. We're going to pull back this way. Flare these here like this. See, that tightens up that whole trap right there?
Mhm.
Okay, now, this is going to be kind of hard for you, but this is what you got to do. Bring your head straight back first. You're to the right, remember? So look what we're doing. We're translating left. Look in the mirror.
Yep.
Now, try to look at the wall behind you. I know that's hard to do for you right now, but we'll get as much in there as we can. You're going to feel a little tap right there.
Oh,
You're going to feel another little tap right there. Okay? Now, relax again. And flex your head forward and backwards again, Richard. Boy, that range of motion's improved significantly.
yes, sir.
Tilt your head and turn your head. See if that feels any looser to you.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Much better.
So this is your very first adjustment here to Advanced Chiropractic Relief, right?
Yes, sir.
So what did you think of your very first treatment? How do you feel?
You handled me good, Doc. I appreciate it.
So what would you tell our YouTube subscribers about your first experience here on the decompression with your spine being the way it is?
If you can manage it, I suggest you get down here as fast as you can.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
For
Thank
sharing.
you.
Thank you for your service, too.
Appreciate that.
This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson and Richard, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.